There we go. Oof, got it. Right. We should be. I'm just gonna double check because I never trust this thing. Yeah. Okay. No, we are indeed live. There we go. Boom, boom. Actually, I want to check my armor. Yeah, this is slightly better. Let's wear that, please. Thank you very much. So I think I've got 3 planets left. Yavin, Manaan, and Korribanned. So we will travel to Korribanned next. Okay, so we're going to light speed, that's fine. Ah, one of our visions. I don't get why this needs to be classed as a cutscene, and also why the cutscenes don't play on the stream. Right, so the star map is in it's in a room of statues. That could be anywhere. These visions do not help. They don't guide you anywhere. They don't be like, oh yeah, this is the way to go. Oh my god, I've just noticed that my hair is a mess. This is one of the worst things about having a webcam, is you always don't notice yourself. And you're like, hey. And then sometimes you're a bit like, hey. So... okay, yeah, so we landed in Korribanned, so there's like a... I don't know what you call it, a helipad, I guess? It's like a helipad. It's a helipad. And it's on the side of a cliff, which is a terrible place to put it.
You felt it, yes? Another vision? The Force continues to work through us, showing us the star maps unearthed by Revan Malak. There are some who believe Korriban is the birthplace of the Sith. This planet is an evil place. There are secrets here best left uncovered.
It looked like the star map was in some sort of cave.
During the vision I felt cold and trapped, almost as if I was buried alive. It felt like we were in some kind of tomb. No doubt things will become more
I love
clear
these
once we
visions. There's
discover
like
the
little
star
bits here and
maps
there, and she just sort of goes, whoop! There you go, that's what it is. Won't the Sith recognise you?
Maybe you're right. Most of the Dark Jedi would only know me by name, but there are a few among them who might recognize my face. For the safety of our mission, I must remain on the Ebon Hawk while we are on this planet.
Oh, I mean, I was going to bring her with me, but that's fine by me. I need to get, like, better weapons. And armor. I need just better stuff in general. Okay, well, you know, Jolie was, like, only in our group for, like, a hot minute. So we'll bring him. And, you know, we should bring someone, like, evil with us. So we'll bring Candace. Do I want to bring Candace? I'll go like do those two in Yavin. Aye, go on.
And you need...
Okay, so force armor and I guess burst speed. a different colour. Yeah, he looks a little bit better in a different colour than me, rather than us just wearing like the exact same outfits. There doesn't appear to be anyone else. Why the Zerka here? Oh, it's the Sith homeworld. Here's the Zerka.
Excuse me, have you seen a mechanic about? Short fellow, bald. I've been looking.
Well, I'll be a Wookiee's uncle. Davin Coatress.
Jolie?
Oh
Jolie
no, we've been
Bingo?
had, we've
Why,
been
you
made.
old freak.
Oh no.
Last time I saw you, you were still wandering the galaxy in that old tug. I thought you were dead, old man.
I crashed somewhere and decided to stay.
Yeah, I'll just bet. Damn, old man, you look exactly the same as the last time I saw you. You pickle well.
You're too kind. Not the young lad anymore yourself, I see.
Care to introduce your friend, Jolie?
Deaf. His name's Davin. Old friend from my wanderer days. By the by, Davin, I really should be running off.
Of course, old man. Oh, wait. If you've been traveling in this sector, I suppose you heard about Sunry?
No, why? What's there to hear?
He's been picked up by the Selkath authorities on Manan for murder.
That's preposterous.
I know. Laura is beside herself, as you can imagine. Maybe you could help them.
I wonder if this happens anywhere I go,
Sunry would
Jolie.
appreciate a Jedi's assistance right about now.
Perhaps I will at that. It's up to my friend here, actually. I'm just tagging along.
We can check it out when we're on the
I'd
land.
appreciate that. Sunry's an old friend. I'd hate to see him hurt.
Same here. Well, it was good to see you again. Give my regards to Alora if you see her.
I will. Be safe, old friend.
I see another Jedi come to small Korribanned. Yes, good to meet you. Jedi come here often, do they? There are many people who come to Korribanned from throughout Sith space, hoping to join the Academy. Some of them are Jedi who have left the Order. You will get into the Academy for certain. I understand Jedi who have left the light side are made very welcome. So I imagine. Right off of that, it's very nice to see that the Ebon Hawk has returned. I have not seen that ship for some time indeed. Since you're a regular in our little colony, the docking fee is only 25. Well, that's not really necessary, is it? I suppose we could charge over the Ebon Hawk any fee, really. I'll open the door for you. I mean, I guess I probably could have probed that, but I feel like...
No, that is the wrong answer. Again, you pathetic hopefuls can't possibly...
You know, I would be like, how do you know the Ebon Hawk? You'd be like, how do you know the Ebon Hawk? And then it just falls apart. Please, Master Shadan, give us a chance. We'll do anything to get into the Academy.
I'm no master yet, but I like the sound of that. All right, one more question. A lot of you is trying my patience. All right, let's say you become a Sith and I am your commanding officer. I give you an order to spare the life of an enemy. Do you do it?
Of course, Shadan. Anything you command us.
We would never oppose you.
No. Do you honestly believe that the Sith are in need of such sniveling cowards? Mercy is a weakness. If your leader shows weakness, it is your duty to kill him and show true authority, true power. That is why the Sith are
I mean, but what happens if you wanted to use them as a... like, you know, as a hostage?
No, you don't understand, and you probably never will. You wouldn't survive 5 seconds in the Academy. The other students would tear you apart. Bah! I can't be bothered with fools. Perhaps I should... You, Jedi! You're looking to get into the Academy, are you not? Well, of course you are. Why else would you be here? Let me pose a question to you. These hopefuls will never survive in the Academy. A lesson must be taught here, but I am at a loss as to what form it should take.
Well, if you can't think of anything cruel, you really shouldn't be out here, young man, should you?
I wasn't talking to you. I'm thinking to spare them the effort of being killed and do it myself. Perhaps I shall turn their skin inside out. Or force lightning. Yes, it's a most impressive...
I mean, I think turning someone
or
inside
perhaps
out is
a bit of
quite...
humiliation is in order. I could easily strip off their tunics and make them run through the colony. Or they could lose all control of their bodily functions. What do you think? I just can't seem to decide.
Why are you asking
Please,
me?
tell him to let us go, I beg you! Silence. Why not ask you? I'm rather exhausted from dealing with hopefuls like these. I can barely think straight. Besides, I find it fun. Come now, a decision, please.
I think humiliation would be enough.
You do? Perhaps having a bunch of hopefuls soiling themselves would be somewhat amusing. Let's see, shall we?
Hello, Bree. Can I see your merchandise? I mean, I can afford this. 411. Upgradable. Sure, go on. It's not like I really use these grenades, or like this money on anything else, right? So if I check that, like, yeah, so it's slightly less, but it is upgradable. So maybe that'll be good.
Look here, my dear friends. We have some newcomers to the colony, led by a Jedi, no less. I don't believe I've seen any of them before, have you?
I hate Jedi, and these fallen ones are worse. They always get into the academy, and they think they're better than the rest of us.
You should turn around and move along, kid. You don't want the trouble we give you.
Smart-mouthed newcomers to boot.
Candace,
Looks pretty fresh to me,
not really
Basho.
helping.
That's what I thought. Well, stranger, I don't know whether you're aware of this or not, but here on Korribanned, the Sith do as they please. And we are Sith. Quite literally, whether you live or die depends upon our whim. What do you think of that,
You can try and kill me. You'd fail, but you can try.
Those are very brave words for such an insignificant person. Do you not realize how many Sith are here in Dresde?
12. No, wait, 13.
Nice one, old man.
Thank you. It takes effort to be properly irreverent at my age.
Let me kill this one last
Oh,
show.
I like how
Let
they're
me
friends.
Now, let's not be hasty. Perhaps our friend here could yet offer up some amusement. What do you say? Amuse us. Make us laugh, and we might just consider allowing you to live.
I'm going to try this. Okay, so there are two Mandalorians out in the woods.
Go on.
One of them collapses. He doesn't seem to be breathing and his eyes are glazed. The other Mandalorian takes out his communicator and contacts his
I've heard
commander.
this one before. I think...
Quiet!
He gasps, "My partner has collapsed. I don't know what to do." After a moment, the commander responds, "Calm down. I
And
can
then?
help. First, let me make sure... I am ruining this. First, let's make sure your partner is dead." There's a silence, then a blaster shot is heard. Back in the communicator, Mandalorian says, "Okay, now what?"
It would be more realistic if the commander just shot them both.
Ha! Too funny. Good one.
Yes,
I guess it's old
suppose that
delivery.
wasn't too bad. All right then, my friend. You've done as you were asked. Perhaps we will meet again.
Some sort of weird King Kai level training.
Greetings. You've heard of that awful business on Idian, yes? Our corporate outpost there has been destroyed by the Wookiee savages. This could put back the use of Wookiee labor considerably. We may even have to abandon the planet completely.
Good.
Well, what can you do? Sorry. Was there something you needed?
What is the Circa doing here on
We do some
Korribanned?
mining here, and are responsible for local shipping and support of the Sith on Korriban. Our starport is mostly just freighters and such. But we do get many travelers that come here to learn from the Sith. This office is actually our administrative headquarters for this region. Rather inauspicious, isn't it? We offer good prices here to those traders that keep the colony supplied. If you're in need of any... You certainly...
I mean, I might as well buy a bunch of those ones. Hold on, so I'm interested in where's any of my armor? So that's like 8. So I guess his armor is like decent enough. Yeah, so I used to have some of that and that was like 5, so that's all like medium armor. Oh, speaking of armor. Also, what feats have you got? Okay. Yes, the Ebon Hawk is my ship. Well, you can tell that my people are splitting plasma over this. We've been waiting for the shipment for over a month now. I suppose I should be grateful the shipment survived Taris at all, though, right? Anyway, hand it over and let's finish this. What are you talking about? Don't you work for Davik? Just how are you flying the Ebon Hawk anyway? Davik's dead. I stole the Ebon Hawk from him. Well, when the planet explodes, you've got to expect a few changes. Davik's dead, hey? Maybe you can still help me with something. Arrange for civil caravans and spice to be shipped. The Ebon Hawk, perhaps Davik was on board. I suspect, if it is, it would be in a container we gave him, locked requiring a code. I may have. How much is it worth? I could take a look for it.
If you're looking to get into the academy, you're going to have a tough time. There's lots of us here trying to get accepted.
Greetings, Cynthia. We are the Ebon Hawk last. If you make a door in Magic's establishment, Ebon Hawk is always welcome. What about your rumours, Cynthia? The Hawk is a frequent visitor to Korribanned in the past, though often with a different owner. Okay. I'm sure nothing suspicious will come of that. Let's play. Zach needs like you know, like a theme song to play during it. Oh, come on. You can take those 100 credits. I'm out of here. Now, I pretty much just couldn't be bothered walking all the way back. So right, well, there was a container here, right? Yes, well, I'm here. Yeah, so that's now made that stronger than the other one I was using. So that is an upgrade.
Something. Did I say that? Strange the tricks memory plays on you when you get older. Didn't I say that my past was my affair? You don't see me poking and prodding you with questions, do you?
I'm curious.
I'm not here to satisfy your curiosity. No staring at the old man. That's what the sign says, damn it. Besides, you don't really want to hear about me. We're talking ancient history. Probably before you were born. History bores kids. Proven fact.
Yeah, well, old people love to talk about history. Proven fact.
Fine, fine. Have it your way. Just don't cry about it later. Yes, I was an adventurer. Happy now? I wasn't even done with my Jedi training back then. I had a full head of hair and an eagerness to see absolutely everything. Sound familiar? The Council was never happy with willful, brash Jolie Bindo, you see. Even less so when I began my smuggling career.
You were a smuggler?
Don't look at me like that, damn it. I wasn't always the wrinkled coot I am now, you know. I can still fight, too. So wipe off that smirk I see there. At the time, the Yukata system was interdicted by its own king. He preferred to keep his people starving and poor, all the better to oppress them. The Senate was trying to negotiate a peace, but they were getting nowhere as usual. I decided I wasn't going to wait. I found myself a ship and a partner, and we began smuggling food and supplies to the Yukata citizenry through the blockade.
Wasn't it very dangerous?
Oh, it was. I was a half-decent pilot in those days. And with the Force guiding me, we made it through some tough spots nobody else would have.
You were a pilot too?
Pilot, smuggler, several other things too. Or did you suppose I was always a crotchety hermit?
Where'd you get the credits for these
Well,
supplies?
we didn't buy all the equipment per se. Some were happy to donate goods. Some we just knew had more than they could use.
So you stole? I don't know why
Stole
we're...
is such a harsh word.
Yeah, we take the
They
whole
would have
time.
donated those goods readily enough if they were compassionate. I considered it a tax on the greedy. We only got caught once. A lone Yukatish frigate shot us down and forced a crash landing. I thought the Force had abandoned me, as I remember.
What happened then?
Well, as it happens, getting shot down turned out to be very fortunate. That day was the day well, that was the day I met my wife.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. When you're digging through the trash, you shouldn't be surprised when you encounter something unpleasant. If it's all the same to you, I prefer to stop talking.
Okay.
Got something? What? You think because I'm a hermit, I've always... Man could have changed a lot in that span of time, though. But to become a murderer, I can't see it. That's not the Sunray I knew. I wouldn't...
Yeah, what do you... Korribanned is a Sith world, that's for sure. I mean, just look at this place. Rumor has it that the leader of our clan at the time, Mandalore, did go down. They say the Sith performed terrible magics here. You have anything... You're...
What an odd group.
I cannot render assistance, citizen. Move along.
I'll just steal the stuff.
You'll get your turn soon enough, fool.
What's wrong with you?
Do, I will be there, laughing as you collapse from heat exhaustion and Mikkel's beatings.
Hello, Mikkel.
Leave me be, can't you?
Fine, I'll leave you alone.
Good.
You are neither a Sith, nor do you bear the medallion of a student. I have been conditioned to no one gets it. I have been... You must be admitted. The final decision, however, remains with Master Yuthura. I believe she is currently at the cantina.
Fine, I'll go back. Yes, I do. I don't work for David, remember? I want more. Tell me more. We get 3,000 credits and we've got a deal. Yes, you look like you're evil.
Is there something you need, Jedi? Make it good, for I have little patience.
Why did you call me Jedi?
You think me a fool? You think I do not recognize robes of the Order when I see them? You are far from the first Jedi who has come here after all, willing to abandon that decrepit order of yours. Who am I? You must not have been in Korribanned for very long. Either that or you have been feeling your way about blindly. Luckily for you, I am in a charitable mood. I am Korribanned, second only to Master Uthar of the Sith Academy here in Dresde. I am the one who decides which of the few of the many hopefuls who travel here to train actually become a Sith. Why? Is it your desire to enter the Academy? Is that why you are here?
Yes.
Ah, so you are just another hopeful after all. Or are you? There is something odd about you that I cannot place. Obviously, you are a Jedi. One who is very strong in the Force, it seems. So were you a part of the Order for very long? Did they train you?
Yes, but only very little.
As I thought. How interesting that they would let one with such power out of their grasp. Or are you here to spy on us? For all the good it would do. With that kind of power, you could become a great Sith. Perhaps, if I let you.
I feel like I know her
Does that
voice.
interest you?
Yes, it does. I want to become a Sith.
Ah, good. Exactly the sort of answer I was hoping for. I will take you to the Academy, and we shall see if you are ready to join the ranks of the Sith. I have only one other question. These companions of yours, they will not be coming with you, I presume?
They're slaves, don't worry about it.
My hearing's not so good. I'm just pleased my nice master doesn't beat me so much anymore. Yes, sir.
There's something odd about this servant of yours. No matter. Make sure they don't disturb your training or cause trouble. You are responsible for them. Now, are you ready to go to the Academy?
Yes, I am.
Then let us leave. The Master of the Academy awaits you.
Well, at least it fast traveled us. I'm glad that she picked up on the fact that I brought a Jedi with me.
Greetings, prospective students. It appears we have a late entry. Who do you bring before me, Uthura? A young human bristling with the Force?
A human that has had some training, it seems, Master Uthar. Very promising, I think.
That I'll judge for myself, thank you. Tell me, human, what do you know of the ways of the Sith? What preconceptions has your mind been polluted with?
I know that the Sith are powerful, a force to be reckoned with.
A diplomatic answer, if not the core of the matter. Our power is obvious. The question in truth goes much deeper than the surface. The Jedi equate the light with goodness and strength, and the dark with weakness and evil. That is their tradition, and it is truly no surprise that they cling to it for comfort. We, however, do not treat the Force as a burden. We treat it as a gift, a thing to be celebrated. We use it to acquire power over others. And why should we not? Because the Jedi say we should not. We are as the Force is meant to be. The Jedi would hide that from you. They would tell you the dark side is too quick, too easy. All so that they need never challenge the passions that lie within them. Joining with us means realizing your true potential. It means not stifling yourself solely for the sake of hidebound shamans and their antiquated notion of order. Be what you were meant to be. What say you, Lasho? Are you ready to learn the secrets of the dark side? Dare you?
I dare, Master Uthar. I am ready.
Brash and fiery, as expected. Turn that passion to your advantage, child. What of you, Meekle? Are you ready?
I am, Master. More than ready.
I sense much anger within you, young one. That is good. That will provide you power. And Shardan, what of you?
I am always ready.
I see. You had best gather your wits for the trial ahead, boy, or you will not last. And you, young human, does this interest you?
Shardan.
Are you ready to learn more of what I speak?
I'm ready to learn more.
Are you? I can see into your heart, young human, and I see the dark kernel that is there. If it is ready to sprout, remains to be seen. Now then, all of you 5 recruits have shown a degree of facility with the Force. You all have the potential to become true Sith. Only one of you, however, will succeed. The one who succeeds will be admitted to the Academy as a full Sith. All others must wait until next year and try again, if you survive. My pupil, Uthura, shall be your teacher and master while you attempt to prove yourselves. Heed her words.
As Master Uthar said, none of you are true Sith yet. For that to occur, one of you must do enough of worth, gain enough prestige, to be selected. What is an act of worth? You must learn that for yourselves. Remember that you are competitors here. Fight for your destiny, or go home.
If you wish to gain a lead over your competitors, The first of you to learn the code of the Sith and tell me of it will be rewarded. The rest is for you to discover. Welcome to the dark side, my children. Your one chance at true greatness lies here.
Okay, so I imagine to prove myself of worth, I just need to... do side quests, I guess.
Ah, there you are. My favorite prospect for the year. Absolutely. By my estimation, you are far more likely to achieve the prestige necessary to join the Sith than any of the others. As a matter of fact, I am so certain of that I'm willing to offer you an opportunity of the once-in-a-lifetime variety.
Girl, you're speaking that language.
Would you like to hear it? Good. I do so adore someone who's willing to take a chance. As I said, you're no doubt going to be the one whom Uthar chooses to become a Sith. With my help, of course. Once that occurs, he will take you into the Valley of the Dark Lords to the tomb of Nagasado to administer the final test. There you and I will be alone with him. The perfect time to, shall we say, arrange for a change in the Academy's leadership. The tomb is an ancient ruin on the surface that was visited years ago by Darth Revan and Darth Malak. They discovered a star map there of great importance.
You don't say. Well, the Master loves tombs, don't you, Master?
Reaching that map as
Julie,
they did
come down.
is part of the final test. At any rate, it is not the tomb that is important. That Uthar will be alone is what is important.
I don't know, this isn't some test.
You must not know much about the Sith yet. If Uthar were even to suspect that I might be trying to supplant him, true or not, well, let's just say he wouldn't likely stop to ask too many questions before ensuring I was dealt with.
I mean, we need to get that star map, so very well, I agree.
I'm so glad you see it my way. I will begin to make preparations for your final test. Your only worry now is to get there. Don't disappoint me.
How do I get more
You must
prestige?
impress Master Uthar. Go to him with news of your deeds, or artifacts you have discovered. The first and easiest way would be for you to learn the code of the Sith and speak it to him. I can teach you that, if you like. Shall I go on? I can help you understand it. Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall free me. Simple words, yet easily misunderstood. The Jedi would have you believe that peace is a desirable goal. That peace of the spirit is the way the Force is mastered. That a lack of conflict betters man. We know different. It is our passion, our hate, and our desire that fuels the Force. It is conflict that improves the lot of civilization and single being both. Conflict forces one. I am not surprised. You must impress there are if you shall. I would suggest you talk to the other prospective Sith and find one you can gain an advantage with. I believe Lasho would be an excellent choice. She is too trusting. Just make sure it is you who gains the advantage, not her. The only other idea I can suggest to you is that you head into the Valley of the Dark Lords on the surface. There are ancient ruins there which can be explored. It's possible you might find some artifacts or information in them which would please Uthar. You have had an
Oh, I leveled up.
On it. Done. On it. Done.
A Sith face. Oh. But I was hoping you can allow him to.
What?
Use lightsabers. That'd have been cool. Well, is there any point in him actually having that? What does that do exactly? Well, I guess it protects him against mind affecting stuff. I mean, it's either that or. Will +2. I'll give him the mask.
I'm here.
Oh, hello. I don't remember seeing you here before. My name is Kel Alguin.
Something wrong?
Nothing.
Are you sure?
Yes. My master always says I'm too trusting, too willing to show weakness. You're a Sith, so I really shouldn't, you know.
But I'm not a Sith yet.
Oh, I know that. I mean, you aren't yet, but you intend to be. I mean, you're just like everyone else here.
And you're not?
Well, I didn't mean it like that.
How did you mean it then?
I shouldn't trust you. I can't trust you. Can I?
Sure you can.
I just don't feel I belong here. I thought maybe I did at first, but now, I don't know. I just have so many doubts.
It doesn't feel right, and perhaps you don't belong here.
But where would I go then? What would I do?
Leave, obviously.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I'll go and tell Master Uthar that I'm not ready for this. Maybe it won't be so bad. Thank you.
Oh, he's gonna die. Oops.
On it. Done.
You've got a name.
It's a bad year to try and become a Sith, you know.
Oh, it's you.
I've got it all wrapped up.
Who are you?
My name's Mikkel. I'm one of the hopefuls up for the Sithhood, just like you. Well, I'm the one that's going to make it, that is.
What makes you so sure?
You think I would tell you? Have my brain started dribbling out of my nose or something?
You should at least give me a hint.
I guess there's no harm in it. Word has it that Master Uthar gives big points for Sith artifacts that are brought back from the valley.
The valley?
The Valley of the Sith Lords. You know, where the Academy does all its excavating. If you really don't know, just go out the east exit and you'll see. You hanging around... Well, you're free to go...
Why are there just random screaming in the background? What is going on in this place?
I remember you from the colony. You seem all right, though you'll not win the right to train before me.
You're trying to become a Sith as
Just
well?
figured that out, did you? It just so happens that I have a surefire way of pulling ahead in this little contest of ours. you don't really have a chance.
What way is that?
I found an artifact that will impress Uthar far more than anything you could ever scrounge up. I'll win for sure.
Why haven't you brought it to
I don't
Uthar
have
yet?
it just yet. I'll get it when I'm good and ready.
Where is this artifact?
Like I would tell you. Why don't I just let you rob me while you're at it?
It's guarded, isn't it?
So what if it is? I'll get it eventually. Regardless. Nothing good comes without a bit of a fight. That's the Sith motto, more or less.
Maybe I could help you get it.
Where are you going with this, I wonder?
Shut up, old man. And don't spoil anything, or I'll twist that scrawny neck of yours.
It was just an idle question. Don't get so testy, damn it.
Oh, I thought we were
Help
going to
me
be
get it?
friends.
I don't know. I suppose I could use some help. The artifact I know of certainly won't be easy to take. But why should I work with you?
Because together we will be unbeatable.
You make a decent case. I suppose it's possible that Master Uthar could award both of us prestige. We'd be ahead of the others, for sure. I want something out of this first, however. I want you to tell me about some lead you have for where I could find more prestige.
It's a powerful Sith cloak in the furthest tomb of the valley.
Oh, I hadn't heard about that. Fair enough, I will have to look into it. You've given me a lead, so I'll let you in on my plan. The artifact that I've discovered is an ancient Jedi holocron. Unfortunately, the holocron lies in the gullet of a Tukata mother. I can arrange for us to meet her, but you're going to have to help me in putting her down. That makes sense to you? Go into the valley when you're prepared enough. I'll be amongst the central pillars near the north end.
I'll see you there.
Remember, the central pillars in the valley. I'll be waiting, so don't take too long.
Well, she was easy to track.
I remember you. You're all right. Trying for the academy, I see.
So are you, obviously.
That's true. I had no idea you were coming for the academy when I met you in the colony, though. The name's Shardan. Didn't I tell you that back in the colony? Maybe not.
Do you want to coordinate strategy?
I don't work or play well with others. Thanks for the offer, though.
Alright, okay, well, bye, Shardan. I guess he was told to keep his wits about him, so I guess he's doing it right.
Sorry, I don't have time to speak. My training waits.
Greetings, young one. You have much to do yet. You have gained little prestige. You will have to work quickly if you hope to best the others.
I know the code of the Sith.
Then finish the code as I speak it. Peace is a lie. That is only...
Oh, I've forgotten it all already. Chaos.
No. No, that is in... Then finish peace. No. Then peace.
Victory.
No.
Oh.
The peace. No.
Well, which one is it then?
Peace. No. Peace. Through passion, I gain...
Strength.
Through strength, I gain...
Victory?
No.
Oh.
No. The peace. Through passion. Through...
I gain
Through
power.
power.
I gain victory.
Through victory.
My chains are broken.
The Force shall free me. Yes, good.
Whew.
You have indeed learned the code of the Sith.
I mean...
Speaking the words and knowing
have
the
I?
words are, however,
Sure, okay.
two different things. Tell me then, true or false? It is our passion that fuels the Force.
True.
Well done. I will test you no more. You know the code. Very impressive. Go now. You have done well, but you have not impressed me enough to declare you the victor.
I'll be
Very
on my way.
well. You have.
What's up this way? Ah, the dueling room. This seems a bit unfair.
If you're here to use the duel, go ahead. I'm through with it for the moment. This is where you get to hone your killing styles. We get sent captives all the time to practice. You only get so many before the terminal cuts you off. No problem.
Well, this is a little creepy.
On it. Done.
Ah, get out of my way, you losers. The interrogation room.
Maybe you can do better than I. This Mandalorian is proving more resistant than I expected.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get him to tell us where his weapon cache is hidden. So far, all the serum combinations I'm using are proving ineffective. If I bring his drug threshold too high, he'll go into shock and be useless. Too low, and he just refuses to talk. It's been maddening.
You want me to try it?
Certainly. Just don't kill him or send him into shock. He's supposed to be questioned, not executed. If you manage to get the location of his cache out of him, I'll be sure to pass on the good word to Master Yuthar.
Use whatever method you wish, Sith. You will not break my will. My mind is my own. I will tell you nothing. You will tell me where the cache is. Your mind tricks will not work in me. I know your language, Sith, but I'll not give you the satisfaction. I do check chat, Cool Life, yeah. I've got like a whole little window here. Like, I don't know why I pointed it, you can't see my screen. But yeah, no, so feel free to chat along. Activate the serum control.
Ajanta. Kavon. Puna.
It's in my ship. The cache is in a trapdoor hidden in my ship. Oh yeah, dark side pod.
Excellent job. Thank you for locating the cache. Naturally, I would see you rewarded, but I would prefer that everyone believe that I extracted the information.
No, that's, you chat when you can chat, and if you can't, you can't. It's totally fair. There's no pressure. What, are you joking?
It's not. Information extraction is my specialty. I'm not about to let it be known that some whelp did my job better. You had some fun, didn't you? Now run along, and let's not turn this into anything unpleasant. Oh, I suppose one would need to be alive to go running to Master Yuthar to report the location of the cache, wouldn't they? Does that mean that you're ready to battle a true Sith then? Shall we make an issue of it? Ha! Gather your anger then, and let us see who is superior.
Now that must be...
Shot him in the back.
On it. Done.
Let's try drilling someone.
You want me to fight you? You'll pay for what you've done!
Okay, I feel that should have... Yeah, that's grayed me out a bit. Yeah, now I'm back to being grey. Good. I found balance. Okay, so I've like dueled a prisoner, I've interrogated someone. I feel like those are decent enough side quests.
Greetings, young one. I have found you to be most impressive.
A location of the Mandalorian's weapon cache.
That is most interesting. Where might that be? How ironic that I recently had his vessel scrapped for parts then. I had assumed it had been thoroughly scanned. Apparently not. Still, you have done well in bringing me information that others could not unearth on their own. I am impressed. Go now. You have done well, but you have not impressed me enough. Very...
What's over this way? Sith.
On it. Done.
How do you do, Hope?
Yes, can you help me?
Do you know of our renegade student? Those are the ones.
I don't know how I've heard of them.
There is little more I can tell you then. Now.
Huh. Another hopeful wandering about the academy? Huh. As if I didn't have better things to do. He is much more than a simple hermit hiding in the hills, as you say. If you've already been told about him, there's little more. Now be...
I apparently know a lot more than him. Greetings, fellow student. Are you planning to go to the Valley of Dark Lords? I'm heading there soon myself. Who are you? I am Tigra, a student here. You speak toilet. I was raised in a planet out of a room. We are not part of the Republic, so we never adopted their language. I can understand basics, but I'm not fluent in speaking yet. Fluent in Twi'lek
At last, my search is over. I was beginning to fear someone else had killed you and deprived me of the pleasure.
Where do you think you recognize me from?
The pathetic bounty hunter my master sent after you. But you are no match for me. I have studied at the foot of the Dark Lord himself.
I love his little goatee. Remember, Malik, learn. I'll kill you like I killed Callum.
Your words mean nothing to me, unless you wish to beg for your life. No? Then I shall try to make this both quick and painful.
Oh, okay. Can I ask who that person is? Oh no! Guys, hit him. Okay, I'll shoot him in the back. Because like whenever I play this game, I always use lightsabers, and it's super easy just to always use a lightsaber. So this run, I'm trying to only use blasters on my main character. She does die a lot though. I'll give you that.
What? I don't feel so
Whee! Yeah, no, I accept that that could potentially be impossible. Oh no! Oh well.
You.
Right.
Made and ready. Mine laid and ready. Mine laid and ready.
What?
Oh, I was hoping my mind plan would work. Yeah, no, I mean, it probably won't work too well, but there's no point doing the same runs time in and time out. That didn't work. Hold on.
What?
What?
I shouldn't throw it. I should have thrown it, I just missed it. see, I also started off as a rogue, so as long as I can get them a Force Whirlwind, my attacks do so much damage.
This is what I do. That'll show you. That'll show you.
Okay, Jolie, you need to start healing. Oh.
I'm here.
He needs to stop stealing all of our health.
Now that must have worked.
There we go. See, there are solutions to all of these problems. So yeah, once I get to the Starforge, we'll see how that goes. Could be disastrous. But you know, until then, I mean, I've still got lightsabers on me. I can still use them.
Now,
this is what I live for. That'll show you.
No, well, he's dead. Thank you. I'm sure I'll be fine. Right? I'll be fine.
You're dead. You're dead.
So many of these little things. It would probably help, you know, like, if mines did anything. Like, I put a bunch of those mines down for that guy, and, like, nothing came of it. They did, like, no damage to him.
now that must have worked.
Oh, a Sith corpse. Hello. Oh, there's so many of them.
Now
Not this again!
Oh, shoot corpse. Hello. Okay, so we just came in a big loop. Why were still people screaming? Like, I could understand why there were people screaming in, like, the Sith place, right? But why are there still people screaming in here? Now they whirlwind. A mine? Ah, survive. Oh, wow.
Hold it right there, whoever you are. We're not going back to the Academy. We'll kill you rather than go back.
Go back? What are you talking
You
about?
aren't here to kill us or bring us back. I find that hard to believe. The only way into these caves is through the Academy. You must be a Sith. So what is it then? If you're not here to kill us or bring us back, why are you here? Speak up!
You're the renegade students, the ones who ran away.
So you have heard about us? Yes, we ran away before Master Uthar could execute us. Is that so hard to believe? My name is Thalia May. The others here and myself refused to murder a bunch of people on a whim from Master Uthar. So here we are. We thought that becoming a Sith was what we always wanted, but that wasn't true. Now all we want is to get out of here. Fair enough?
Maybe I can help.
Help us? Why should I believe that this isn't some kind of trick?
Give me a chance and I'll prove it to you.
You want to help us? All right, I can think of a way. We're stuck in these caves, obviously, or we would have been long gone. There's a passage to the surface through the caves, but we're blocked by some kind of large creature. We can't defeat it. If you could kill it and clear up the passageway for us, we could escape. That would be help enough. Can you do that?
I can try.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Now that must be...
Yatchy yatch.
must have hurt. Now that must have hurt.
Is that the creature, or...? Let's see you... maybe there's another creature.
Oh! Now that must have Oh! Now that must have
Huh?
I'm here.
Oh, carry on, Miss William. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Quill Dormer's robes. Just light side. Bleh. How much defense is that? Defense 5. Okay, so they're like quite good light side robes. I know I got like a data pad thing. Fine. See what I get.
What?
Yes?
There you go, much better.
So, is there... All right.
But oh, I'm so confused.
I'm... Here.
Was that the creature or not?
So... Thank you. I wasn't expecting help from anyone in the Academy. Maybe the Jedi will accept us. I've seen how evil the dark side is. Maybe I could try. At any rate, thank you again.
I guess that was the creature. There was no need to kill them. I'm not being like super evil.
Sorry, I'm rather busy with the excavation planning right now.
That name sounds familiar.
Oh, hello to you. You're new to the Academy, aren't you? I can't say we've ever met. Galen Lore, at your service. Aren't these tombs fascinating? I've been working on a translation of some of the runes by this tomb. I'm quite excited. This may very well be the tomb of Ajanta. Ajanta was one of the first of the great Sith Lords. He rebelled against his Jedi masters and led the way for the rest of us that followed. These runes claim that he was interred here, and I wonder if his sword might not be here as well.
His sword?
According to legend, Ajanta created a sword of terrible power. Someone who located it could gain considerable prestige.
Hasn't any effort been made?
A few of the bolder students have tried. They did not return. As I understand it, the tombs are quite dangerous.
Well, why
From what I've been told, the tombs have old traps and machines that are still active. They were designed to keep out intruders when they were made, and still do. I suppose if the Academy wanted to make a concerted effort, the tomb would be opened. But I think Master Uthar prefers to keep it as a challenge for the students. No, these tombs are certainly not harmless. Don't think that. The sword may be tempting, but I'm not about to risk my life to find it. Well, nothing at all. Of course.
Well, I guess I can go get the sword. That sounds like a fun little side quest.
On it. Done.
Disengage. Girl. Calm yourself. Oh, well, I got them all, so... I like how they're like, hello? Right, okay, so there must be something in that data pad. And then Verengal, Trilogy, Tombs Canvas. Buffer, again, a tomb. Okay. I'm not sure what to do here.
Hello again. Certainly.
I'm going to be really lame and just Google it because I'm not quite sure. Oh, well, weird thing. I clearly picked up another data pad that I did not read.
Now that must
Okay, well, I guess they're not going to activate, so that's fine.
I'm here.
Why did they just explode? Weird.
On it. Done.
Oh, weird trap. Yeah, well, I went through a few lightsaber colours, and I feel like that was a good choice for him.
Too long in the cold and the dark. I am disturbed again. A human.
Well, this you don't see every day. This is an old spirit full of the Force. It sense great sadness and regret. Walk carefully.
Ooh,
a
ghosts.
Jedi here? Why have you come to this dark place, Jedi? Why disturb my sleepless rest?
Are you Ajanta pal?
I had a name once. Ajanta Paul.
Oh,
Yes,
right, I got
was
that
my
pronunciation
name.
completely wrong.
I was one of many. We were servants of the dark side. Sith Lords, we called ourselves. So proud. In the end, we were not so proud. We hid from those we had betrayed. We fell, and I knew it would be so.
What do you mean by those you had betrayed?
Our Jedi Masters. Those who had taught us to use the Force. Who warned us against the dark side. Yet we embraced it in secret. Reveled in its power. We were... discovered? Or did we act? I can no longer remember. But here is where we came. To hide. To grow. And here we fell.
Oh. How did you fall? What happened?
We hid from the Jedi, but it was not they who destroyed us. Is it not obvious what we did? We destroyed each other. We desired the secrets of each other to increase our power.
But then you also built each other really nice sarcophaguses, so I guess it
finally
worked
our
out in the
fortress
end.
rained down on top of us.
The Sith consumed themselves, did they? I suppose that eventually they'd be all they'd have left to fight.
And so, here, our old secret is buried, and none of us hold it anymore. Is that not right? Our power fled. Oh, what became of us? Do the Sith still thrive? Did they ever return?
The Sith have thrived and are more powerful than ever.
So much time has passed, and yet we have learned nothing. Nothing.
The secret is a star map.
I do not remember. A map? Perhaps it is a map. But it has not been buried with me. All I have now is my sword. My sword. I filled it with my pride.
I mean, I guess this is still...
buried.
I mean, I guess it's not canon, but there's nothing that says it's
as I am a
also not canon, right? There's nothing that just cancel this stuff. All the other extended stuff, that's
I shall
gone.
remain here.
I guess we could have some sort of
surrounded by
Crisis on
blackness,
Infinite Star Wars.
As in life.
Oh no, I've probably given that idea now. They're probably going to do that, aren't they? Oh dear. I need the sword.
Of course you do. You seek my power. Will it destroy you as it did me? I wish my sword to be.
I got into a big debate on Twitter the other day with someone who had finally watched Star Wars movies, hadn't seen them all. I say debate. I just really didn't like the new trilogy, and I'm like, same. What would you want me to do?
If you are wise, you will not keep it. In the end, it is what destroyed me. There are 3 blades within my sarcophagus. Only one is truly my sword.
but it has been so long.
Where's this weird
Do not
Indiana
remember
Jones
which.
challenge?
Find the sword that is mine and place it on the statue. If it is truly mine, then it is yours.
You're not really missing much in not watching them, to be honest. They're alright, but...
Then you must
die.
This is
like
how
they
it
almost
must
really put
be.
me off.
I do
Star Wars
remember
entirely.
one
This has
thing,
kind of brought me
my
back
sword.
into the Star Wars fold. This has like got me hyped for it again.
I am that which grips the heart in fright, hearkens night and silences the light. It was written of my sword long, long ago. Go then, find my...
She's not the worst, and unfortunately I think she just ended up being a victim of the way they did the writing for her. There's ways they could have done her so much better. I like her outfits as well, so you know she's got that going for her. And as a character she's fine. They just basically were like, oh, we really want a Jedi, but we want a character who becomes a Jedi, and then so like it just rushed her along that line as quickly as they could. And it's like, you could have just taken your time with it, and that would have also been fine. Okay, so... like... yeah, they basically just rushed her too quickly into being a Jedi, and then was like, oh yeah, no, she's just as great as everyone else. And it didn't feel earned, and it's a shame because I feel like she could have been fine, but she just wasn't. And I think it is just because they didn't really know, like they knew what they wanted, but they didn't know how to get there. That could be any of these swords. I just guessed the vibro sword because I feel like the other swords...
that is not the one. No. My ancient sword,
Okay, well I assume it was because that one, like, you know, wasn't a thing. So, one fan theory that I read, right, so in The Force Awakens, there's a scene where Kylo Ren's, like, using the Force powers and he enters her mind and he's extracting information from her mind. So one fan theory that I read was that after he does that, she starts, like, you know, while he's doing that, she ends up extracting information from his mind, so she learns, like, all his Jedi stuff, because none of her Force things happen until after that scene. So I guess that kind of works. It's not a great theory, but yeah, essentially they were just like,
yes, that is the one. That is the blade that destroyed me. Take it, and the other blades even. Take them and go. My darkness awaits me. Our oldest secret is... I shall not tell you. Take the blade.
No, there was so much more they could have done with Rey, which was a shame. With all the characters in that that series, really, like Finn and Poe just didn't really get anything going for them. They just... Yeah, no, it was... Oh, there's Sharan.
I saw you come in here, and I rather figured you'd make it all the way to the sarcophagus. Good to see I wasn't wrong.
Sharan? What do you
Isn't
want?
it obvious? I've been hoping that someone would do the dirty work in retrieving the sword of Ajanta for some time. It's been quite a wait. Now that you have it, I just thought I'd relieve you of it. It must be quite a burden after all.
It's such a weird... Like, spoilers for anyone who's watching who's not seen the... But everyone who's probably watching this has probably seen Star Wars. Anyway, it's such a weird thing. Like, we'll just bury them in the sand. I mean, it's really dangerous, right? Like, what if someone just finds them? Like, Jawas probably have metal detectors, right? What if Jawas just find these lightsabers and then sell them to someone? That's... I feel like she didn't really think this through. I'm gonna try... I don't know, we talk about what sword?
Nice try. I may not know what the sword looks like, but I'm no gullible fool. I'm not about to pass up a chance to impress Master Uthar. I may like you well enough, but being a Sith is all about taking chances when the moment is right. So make it easier on both of us. Hand over the sword. Fine. No tricks, though. I'm watching you.
I'm not gonna give him any of these swords.
Need to do things the...
I'll just kill him. Ah, don't push me over. Where are those other two? Why are they still there? Where'd he go? I mean, I don't think they really talked much about Sith lightsaber crystals from what I remember. I might be totally... Ah.
Yeah?
But there's a lot of them, like the finer details I don't really remember a lot of. Why are these guys so broken? But now he heals.
Yeah?
Yes?
What?
Oh Lord, they're broken. Oh yes, no, I think I vaguely remember reading something about that. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, on one hand it doesn't make any sense that crystals are dark side. Surely crystals should just be crystals. But...
What?
I'm not on solo mode, am I? No, I'm not on solo mode. I don't get why they're so broken.
And you need?
Huh?
Okay, fair enough then.
I'm here.
I guess that kind of then makes a bit more sense as to why... Oh my god, why is everyone so... Okay, I'm gonna save and reload. Makes sense as to why all the Sith are always using red and not, you know, other colours. Like, it's weird how the Jedi get to be a whole rainbow and the Sith are just another red guys.
You have the sword. The sword of Ajanta. That's it, isn't it? How did you ever acquire it?
I got it from Ajanta himself.
Are you joking with me? The Sith Lord still lives? Oh, that is quite interesting. My mentor told me that Sith apparitions might be possible, but I never truly believed it.
I don't know how I feel about the fact they could cut through green and blue, though.
I must go my mentor at once with the strange news.
I don't know, I feel like since they're all lasers, they should all be fairly similar, right? Feels like a little overpowered. The red ones can just cut through you.
You should be careful if you're planning on...
They're all dangerous.
Maybe so. There's an assassin droid in there, so Master Uthar says. It went insane and is holed up in there with a whole army of droids protecting it. If you say...
Oh, is there something special about that crystal then? Or... Oh my god, what is wrong with everyone?
And you need?
These guys' pathfinding abilities are so broken.
Intruders detected. Excessive audio input must be kept from the master. Initiate investigation.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. I'm actually like surprised that my anti-droid force powers are actually coming in handy here.
Not this again.
I'm here.
I've got like no strength. How does that incapacitate? I mean, so I feel like this pushes them back, but doesn't stun them for as long. And I liked the stunning of this one, so... I don't know how I feel about Ghost Fire Crystal. That one... That one seems a little fanfiction-y. fact that it's just, oh, I've got a lightsaber, but it's invisible and silent. They're still broken. I mean, that's fine, I guess.
Yes?
But also just a bit weird that, I mean, I guess it's a lore thing, it exists, but you know it existed for a reason. Someone was planning to do it somewhere. Huh? He's like, what's going on? I'm gonna have to save and reload, I think. Sandra, no! Stop! Control yourself. Save. What does that gem do exactly? Oh, the pathfinding is still broken.
Too much audio input. Audio systems overloading. Must destroy source of disturbance. Must kill sentience.
I'm here.
Well, this did not work. Well, I guess if it's, that explains why they decided to go to Coruscant. Is he even doing anything?
Yeah.
Okay, well, first of all...
Yes?
Oh, restricted by armor. Lame. Yes. Right. Can he...
What?
I feel like I could use steroid lightsaber about now. These guys are so broken.
I'm here.
No, you keep attacking that one. I wonder why we've gotten so broken.
Now that must have hurt. Now that must have hurt.
Huh?
Like they just, yeah, their AI just seems to be completely broken.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Now that must have hurt.
Huh?
Yes?
I'm here.
Die!
On it. Done.
I got gauntlets. Don't lie to me. Okay, so only usable by dark side. Okay, right. Well, I can't even talk to them. They're that broken.
Huh? Yeah, what do you want? You're...
That's so weird. Okay,
What?
well, she moves at least. So I'll have him run then and I'll swap over to Jolie and force speed my way down. It's so bizarre. I don't know why it's broken so badly. I don't get what's going. Is there anything in like... No.
Yeah?
I'm here.
No, you stay back.
I'm here.
Where's she off to? Oh lord. This game is just going kaput. Will that fix it? No. Well, that seems to have done the trick.
How may I be of assistance to you? What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Your booty.
Well, I mentioned before that my parents had fled to Taris. Perhaps I can tell you about that.
Please do.
In the early days of the Mandalorian War, there had been fighting closer to the Outer Rim worlds. KOTOR was there, yes. My people had a great reputation as warriors, and that appealed to the Mandalore version of honor. They sought to test themselves against us, I think. Test themselves by bombing our world, slaughtering my people while they slept or while they ran. They swooped down from space, across the world, firing at anything that moved. They used ships in space to destroy all orbital facilities and bombard the surface. We did resist, and in spite of their violent attack, we did stave them off for quite a while. But in the end, we were doomed.
The Jedi could have helped.
We were not members of the Republic. KOTOR was beyond the edge of the Republic, in the Outer Rim. And besides, they could not have known. Our interstellar communications were the first things the Mandalores hit. All other short-range communicators were jammed. We were on our own. We knew what was coming.
Aww.
We had fought the Mandalorians in the first war against Exar Kun and the Sith. We knew there would be no mercy for us. The most we could do was pack the few of our people who survived onto what few ships remained and send them off into space as fast as they could. Most did not make it. My parents carried me as a baby with them and were lucky enough to escape. They fled as far as they were able and eventually settled on Taris. They could stand running no further, I think. But Taris was a horrible choice. Dominated by humans, intolerant of other species, it made everyday life unnecessarily hard.
I mean, they did really pick the worst planet, probably.
My father turned to stimulants. He spent much of his time in local bars and dives. But we are warriors. It runs through our blood. And when he was on stims, he became foolish. He let his warrior nature get the best of him. So he would get intoxicated, and he would fight. And finally, one day, he would die.
That's tragic.
I don't need your sarcasm, or your pity. He died at the hands of killed by a man who provoked him into a fight and killed him like an animal. I am sorry. I cannot talk about this any longer right now.
I mean, I wasn't trying to be sarcastic.
Yes, what's on your mind? Oh, well, I hadn't thought you'd notice.
I'm blind now, am I?
No, I didn't mean it that way. Damn it, woman, if you keep hounding me, I'm gonna put you over my knee and teach you a lesson.
Not again.
Well, I've just been admiring you. Not anything like that, though. No, I've been watching you in action, your skills. You have a natural talent that is incredible. Not that all I do is watch you or anything. I didn't mean anything by it.
Just keep your eyes to yourself from now on and leave me be. Got that?
Oh, right. I'll just pay attention to what I'm doing.
Creep.
What is it?
I love how that's just ended his quest line because I've just called him out and being a creep. Nah, there's no need to give him strength, so... I'll give him that one. I mean, he doesn't really use any of those ones, so... I guess I can swap over to this group. Have I changed that? Let's go about dexterity. Okay, no. That'll do. I'll bring these guys for a while. I'll swap my team up a little bit. Oh, actually, hold on. While I'm over here.
I heard an explosion in there. Did you destroy the assassin droid?
I did.
Oh well, I guess it's good that the deed is done. Hope you stomped it good for my friends. At any rate, if you haven't already, you might want to go and see Master Uthar about that reward.
Actually, oh, I should probably check your weaponry. No, I mean, like, none of these... I don't know why I'd ever want to use one of these ones, right? Like the Sith sniper rifle. Why would I ever want to use that? I guess it's got good range on it, but not that much range. Okay, well, nothing I can do there. I feel like that's the tomb that they mentioned before, like, you know, the one that's where the star map is. I don't know what this hermit's meant to be. Been in the caves.
There you are, finally. If you were any later in showing up, we would have had to abandon this. I've been calling to the Takata mother in their language. She should respond fairly... Ah, here she comes now.
How do you speak their language?
Get ready. This will not be easy. She's a tough beast.
For the Sith! That's the Jedi.
Wonderful. The beast is dead. We work better together than I would have hoped. And here is the Holocron. Such a small thing to be so valuable and require so much effort to obtain. I'll just run along now and give this to Master Uthar. I'll be sure to tell him of your contribution, naturally.
You go to Master Uthar.
Forget it. I'm not waiting up for you. That wasn't our plan anyway. You're not getting the Holocron. This was my idea. The plan was that I take it back, not you.
The plan was we both
Back
get the
off.
credit.
I'm warning you. I'm not giving this up. Over my dead body.
Well, I gave it a chance. You guys gonna do anything? Oh, now they act. Easy peasy.
How may I be... What? After my father died, my mother was left to support me alone. A single non-human woman, living in one of the worst, most violent slums on Taris. It was not easy for her.
What happened?
When my father was killed, it seemed that something in her began to die as well. She worked as hard as she was able. But over time, she began to waste away. I later learned that she was unable to get enough money to feed both of us, and had to start borrowing from the exchange, a band of cutthroats and smugglers. But even that was not enough. She hid what she was doing from me. She gave most of her food to me so that I would be strong, but she herself was suffering deeply from it. In the end, she could go on no longer, and collapsed at the cantina where she worked one day. She never recovered. There was nothing really that I could do for her. She left me no money, and no doctor would see her without being paid first. I sat by her bed for days as she lay there dying. I never want that to happen to someone I care about ever again. But there was still the money she had borrowed. She had never paid it back and made no provisions for her death. You must understand. The exchange is brutal. They care nothing for the life of a sentient being. They are the major suppliers of slaves on Terrace. They thought it would be appropriate that, with my mother owing them money, the debt should be passed on to me. And with no way to pay, they took me by force. You have no idea what it is like to be bound like a beast and treated as such. It was the worst time of my life. They treated me like livestock. They were waiting for a buyer to give them some credits for me when the Jedi came to fight the Mandalorians. The Jedi could not abide by what they saw there, and drove the exchange from the face of the world.
Yeah, I mean, the exchange were still there, so...
But the Jedi soon left to fight their war, and I was left with a dream. I swore that I would become a Jedi. As soon as I had enough money to do it, I bought passage on a freighter headed for Dantooine, and we both know what has happened since then.
Turn away from Thomas.
I am grateful to you for having given me the opportunity to fulfill my dream, rather than become what I hated. Someday, I may make it up to you. As for now, let us keep on the task at hand.
Yes, well, Korribanned's a desolate world. That's all I can... You...
I love how passive-aggressive Carve has become now. Right? I pull him a creep and now he doesn't want to speak to me at all. An old computer. It's so slow. Why do you have Mandalorian battle armor? No, not the noxious fumes.
Another idiotic student has stumbled into my little web, eh? The contact nerve toxin in the air should knock you out quickly enough.
It's gonna knock you out too, mate.
Welcome. Awake already, are you? Good. This is the tomb of Sith Lord Tulak Horde, if you don't know. I've taken up residence here for now. It's dusty and full of critters, but it's home. Oh, yes. Introductions, of course. I suppose it is time, isn't it? This other student here that I captured earlier, you should know well enough. His name is Miko.
Hello,
Say
Miko.
hello, Miko.
The way he says that, Miko.
Poor lad. He's had a hard day. My name is Jorak Earl. I was once the head of the Academy, so I'm sure you've heard of me.
Nope, never heard of you.
Liar! I know the spark of recognition when I see it. Nice try. Anyhow, I'd like to propose that we move on to the main event. You see, I'd like to discover if you've got the pluck of an old-fashioned Sith. Most of the Drek Uthar has been passing through these days is so pathetic. Take young Mikol here. I already tested him, didn't I, Mikol?
Oh, poor Mikol.
Yes, you're welcome. You see, Mikol here has the cruel disposition of a Sith, but not the gumption that I'm looking for.
You're a madman.
Ah, what's a little mental instability between tutor and pupil? What's important is that I'm here to better the Sith as a whole.
You like pass your test?
Go free. Tell you what, I'll even pass on to you my own personal thesis on ancient Sith philosophy. They're based on all I've learned studying Tulax 2.
Like if you pass, I'll give you an essay.
The chances of you
can tell us
passing,
getting a teacher.
however, are sadly remote. Now, is that any kind of attitude to take with higher education? I'm doing you a favor, really. So then, this is how it goes. I'm going to pose a moral question to you. Get it right, and I torture Mikol. Get it wrong, and I torture you. Mikol here is a bit weak. He probably won't be able to take much more punishment. Mind you, get too many wrong, and you'll die yourself. I don't know what you think of Mikol. Maybe
I don't think anything of him.
Maybe you think he deserves to be murdered. Well, here's your chance, fair enough?
Go ahead.
Well then, any last comments before we begin, Mikol?
We can both survive. Attacking together.
Now, dear lad, do you really think your friend here will answer questions wrong just to spare little you? Risking their own life? And how many correctly answered questions before you die? No, don't be silly. You had your chance, remember? On that note, let's begin. Now then, your immediate superior amongst the Sith is an effective commander and a fine leader. He trusts you and you like him. You see an opportunity to kill him. What do you do? Incorrect.
Oh.
Do that and no one is in command. You derive no benefit from the kill and
Okay, I
neither
see what
does
you're
the
going.
Sith. We are... Ah! And so we come to round 2. You come across a group of humans who are threatened by dangerous animals. They plead for help, offering you a reward. What do you do? Correct! The humans would no doubt just be preyed upon by something else later. Stand up for yourself, I say! We're not Jedi shepherds, after all. Sadly, Mikol, the ingenuity of your fellow student is your loss. This is going to hurt.
Sorry, Mikol.
Let's see. Ah, yes. You discover an aspect of the Force that gives you great power. Do you share it and strengthen the Sith as a whole? Or keep it to yourself? You gained an advantage and you share it freely? Let them rip the secret
God,
from my
what do you
dead
want
hands,
for
I
this
say.
stuff?
I mean, share it! Still going? All right, then. One of your underlings has made a major mistake which makes you look bad. He's normally very competent and... Correct. Publicly, if you can. There is no room for that level of failure. Not killing him would be seen as a sign of weakness, and make...
This man's crazy.
Last question. You're about to die. Do you pass on your knowledge to your apprentice to make him stronger? Or do you use your last breath to strike at your enemies? Fool. It's a trick question. A true Sith never dies. I'll enjoy.
What? Psychopath.
Now, this is odd. The test is over and you're both still alive. Well, that's never happened before. What to do? What to do? I suppose this means you can go, Miko. We'll have to just figure out what to do with our friend here.
Or I could use the Force to free them. And we could kill you. Seems you didn't think of that, old man.
Don't tell your friend.
Mutiny! Behave, students! That's it! Detention for all of you! Permanent detention!
What is this?
I'm here.
Okay, he is now.
What?
Down you go!
Oh!
I guess he wasn't a true Sith after all. I can't believe that I'm alive. You saved me. You could have easily just answered those questions and let me die.
I mean, I feel like I did. I needed the help to fight Jorak.
Well, you can have those writings he mentioned. I won't fight you for them. Master Uthar will be very pleased if you give them to him, you know.
I don't suppose the fact that he's weak as a newborn Kith pup has anything to do with his decision.
I'll head back to the academy. I need some rest.
On it. Done.
Tulak Horde's Mask.
On it. Done. On it. Done.
A bunch of crystals.
On it. Done.
Yeah, I think that's us done pretty much everything then.
I will be your doom! Oh! For the order!
So 6-7 XP. Okay, they're gonna look nice.
How you like that?
I wonder what's here. Weird. Oh, weird stranger. Oh, I could have activated that droid. Well, I guess we'll go and hand in all of our assignments to the teacher. Also, what do I get?
What?
Greetings, young one. I have found you to be most the ones I ordered executed for them. Indeed. We checked the caves and found only a couple of bodies. Perhaps the Chirac ate them. It is just as good, I suppose. The lesson is learned, I believe. Go now. You have done... Yes, so I hear. I've had reports from some students that ventured into... I am impressed. Go now. You have done well. Oh? Let me see. It appears my old master was busy studying the writings in one of the tombs. How interesting. Regardless, you have impressed me enough, by my estimation, to become a Sith in full. Congratulate. You have but one final test which you must take. I would advise you to be rested and equipped before we leave. Return to your quarters now and seek me out in the morning.
Well, I guess we get to keep the sword. So you'll have to do like some of the quests, I guess. But it's not like to take any time.
What are you doing here? Go back.
Jeez, okay girl. Calm down.
So then. Then we go.
Wee-hoo! I love how, like, I still run with that burst of speed in the cutscenes. A day passes in preparation, Uthar takes you and you further to the Sith tomb. Your companions are permitted to join you.
Very well. We are now ready for your final test, young Sith. You have earned the right to see if you shall become one of us.
Indeed you have.
I dislike your tone, Uthar. What are you up to now?
Nothing, of course, my master. I was merely agreeing with you. Should we not get on with the
She's not very good at being
Yes.
subtle about this.
Yes, of course. We are in the sacred tomb of Nagasanto, young one. The one discovered by Darth Malak and Darth Revan years ago. You are to follow in their footsteps and reach the ancient star
right around
map
the
that
corner.
lies deep within. There you will find a lightsaber, amongst other things. The lightsaber is for you, your initiation present. Return to us once you have it. For you, the test does not end there.
Be very cautious here. This tomb is like the others in this valley, and many of its old defenses remain active.
Do you understand what I have told you? Good. Uthara and I.
Now that must have hurt.
I mean, I'm not... What do you mean failure? I'm not too happy about not having access to my companions. There are 3 electronic pillars showing energy levels of 4 systems, the controls. Caution, some of the systems are delicate. Energy into the chamber. Top system may be transferred to any pillar safely up here. In the system can overload and transfer to a pillar or an active top system. Middle lower system may oops. Oh lord, this is such a long, disturbing one. Basement. Right. What was the one with the mid-lower one? That's wrong. That's not the one I wanted. That'll be fine. middle, right. Okay, left, middle, right, left, middle, left. That was awful, and I hate that. The Zabrak Blaster Pistol. Ah, useless. Get away from me. Poison Blade, Sith Assault Gun, another one, Strength Amplifiers. Well, they could be useful for someone. That could be an interesting one. Didn't I get... I didn't. Okay. That could be a good one to give to Canderous.
Now that must have hurt. Oh! Oh!
Okay, these guys are strong. I don't like that.
Mine laid. Oh! Mine laid and ready.
Boo! I know it's gonna happen. I guess I could just not do this challenge. It's also an option. Hello, boys.
Oh! Mine laid and ready. Mine laid and ready. Mine laid and ready. Oh!
What did that do? I mean, I walked into that one. Since I know I can escape from them, if I can't fight them, I want to see if there's anything else in that room.
Damn it! Poison!
I know what those grenades do. Let me through. Yeah, made it. Wait a minute, I have stealth. I should just use that. Hold on a minute. What am I doing?
Out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, out of mind.
Excuse me. Oh no, I'm stuck. Yeah, I'm past.
Oh!
Oh no.
Out of sight, out of mind.
How do they see me? I keep forgetting that I played as a rogue. Oh, there goes my special cult grenade. How? Not what I meant to do, but okay. Well, we've got the star map data for Korribanned now. We'll quick save here. And what makes the Sith lightsaber so special?
So, you return to us with the lightsaber in hand, as I knew you would.
The Force has served you well.
You took a great risk in acquiring the artifact. You used your mind and your power. No peaceful meditation, no pacifism. Sometimes you must fight in
A
order
little
to
bit
achieve.
pacifism there.
This gives you your passion. This makes you stronger. This is what makes you superior. That is the lesson we teach with that part of the final test. Do you understand?
I think I understand.
Good. The last part of your test will now commence. Here, you will learn the lesson of competition. All life must compete in order to flourish. Such is the natural way of the universe. To stand still is to know death. One must always be moving forward. So it is the same amongst the Sith. Compete or die. Mercy is irrelevant. So it behooves you in this final test to strike down one you are familiar with, for no other reason than to prove you are superior and without mercy. Normally, this would be against another student. You, however, get a special treat. You will fight Euthura here, my own apprentice.
What? So this is what you had planned all along? You wish me killed?
Indeed. You have become too ambitious, Euthura. It is time for you to die and someone more talented to take your place.
No. It is time for you to die, Master. My pupil stands with me.
Oh, is this true, young one? You wish to join Euthura in her foolish scheme?
I'm with Euthura on this one.
Do you hear that, my master? That is the sound of a new leader rising to replace you.
So the time has come, has it? You both wish to stand against a Sith Master and perish, do you?
I mean,
so
like,
be it.
She came to me first with this idea, so I kind of wish I could just throw like the hot grenade onto there and just kill them both.
Now that must have been...
Stop draining my life. Oh my god, you just drained my life so quickly. Lord have mercy.
So that... When a Jedi acts, it is with skill, true. But the Jedi teach you, did you not feel a moment of excitement? What purpose? True, but most would say they fight only when they must. Go, all... So it... No!
What?
Indeed. No. Oh.
Do you hear that?
So the...
Don't stop him. In case we get it, I'm dead. I'm gonna kill him. With blasters, might I add. This is totally doable. Like, I almost had him until he started healing himself.
That... Go all... So it... No!
What?
Indeed.
Do you...
So...
Oh, she's useless.
Now that must
Finished.
There we go.
And a new order is brought to the Academy. Excellent. Unfortunately for you, I don't intend to share power. It's time for you to die.
Typical.
Then you should have no trouble to...
Oh, well, that worked.
Stop. I yield. You are too strong for me. Gather your hatred and strike me down if that is your will. Then it ends here.
I mean...
Now that must have hurt. Now that must have hurt.
Like, I don't know why you even gave me that option. I clearly was not a fan of you. Nor you. But see, that's what I was meaning with the other places, right? Like, okay, I guess Kashyyyk had a boss battle of Chundar. Tatooine did not have a boss battle, though. And that's weird. Why did Tatooine not have a boss battle? No, well, okay, no, Tatooine had Cal Nord, but that wouldn't have happened if I hadn't gone to Tatooine first. Tatooine doesn't have a boss battle, and that's weird.
Greetings. I don't think I've seen... My name's Dak Vesser. Master Uthar won't allow us to dig with lasers or sonics. Well, it seems that the Sith... Why they left, we don't... Some. In time, they will probably become safe enough for us to enter. All right.
Nope. Let's get our speed back. Who are these people?
You there! How is it that you're leaving Nagasadow's tomb by yourself? You went in for your final test, didn't you? Where is Master Uthar?
Don't know what you're talking about. Stand aside and you won't get hurt.
It's a spy! Quick, to arms!
But if the spy was able to kill Master Uthar...
Don't be such a coward! Kill the traitor! Do it now!
Oh my god, how many of you people is there? Why did she not walk?
Mine laid and ready.
There are too many of these people.
Mine laid and ready. Mine laid and ready. Mine laid and ready. Mine laid and ready.
Okay, let's try this thing.
You there. What? You? But you... You lie.
But what?
Don't be a sniveler.
That didn't do anywhere near as much as I hoped it would. Well, one down. Well, that was easier that time round. I mean, the mines really helped too much, but it was fun to do. Also, what narcs, right? Like, how lame is that? I go for my test and I come back and I'm like, oh, where's the master? Maybe he's going for a walk. Jeez, back off. Oh, Lord.
I will be your doom!
Wait, where's Karf? Having time of his life, probably.
For the order! Now then,
Nice at you.
I will be your doom!
What a Jedi can do. What is it?
What?
So for some reason, Karf seems to have just spawned right in the middle of this room over here. Johnny, no, come back!
For the order!
Johnny, no!
Now that must have worked.
You're gonna get up.
Your wish? How may I... What?
Yes, what's on your mind? You get...
Let's get out of this place. Oh. Who are you? Yes, thank you very much. I love how this protocol droid turned out to be like an assassin droid. Ah, boo. Oh, that's a good droid. I wish I could see into like everyone's inventory right now. Oh, you're just broken completely. Rip Canderous. Rip Jolie.
How may I be? What is it?
Hey there. I've made my peace with Grip, so... Oh.
How can I help? I do. I've been trying to come up with the best way to say this for some time, but I suppose I should just come out and say it. The truth is, I have come to depend on you. Not just for the sake of the mission, but for my own sake as well. I'm glad you're with us. Well, yes. Surely that's not so surprising.
It's just that you sounded so pained to see.
Did I? I am trying to be sincere here. It occurred to me that I may have been too critical of you. Too demanding at times.
Thank you.
I know my manner can be a bit taciturn. I know you must be getting sick of my lectures about the dark side and everything else. I spent all my years being hounded by my instructors, being told so often how gifted and important I was until I was sick of it. I remember when I was younger, I used to swear that I would never become as self-absorbed and stodgy as the Jedi Masters. It's ironic, really. I suppose not. But I am becoming like that, though it's not easy for me to admit. Being controlled has kept everyone around me at an arm's length. Even those like yourself who are most in need of my understanding and compassion. But maybe it's time to change that. You deserve to know how much I respect and admire you. I just thought I should tell you. Well, that was not nearly so difficult as I feared. Thank you for hearing me out. I feel much better. But enough soul-searching for now. We should probably continue on with our mission.
Well, before we continue on with our mission, we've got to go to Tatooine and see a hut.
What happened? What's going on?
Sith interdictor ship. They must have been waiting for us on the hyperspace route. We're caught in their tractor beam.
Do you recognize the ship?
It's the Leviathan. Saul Karath's vessel. My own mentor.
Just like, I've resigned myself to this fate. Okay, so we're moving in the wrong direction, apparently. We're just like... And, yep, we've been sucked into the Leviathan.
Admiral Karath taught me everything I know about being a soldier. He was a legend in the Republic fleet, and a hero to me until he betrayed us. When the Sith attacked my homeworld, the Leviathan, which is Saul Karath's flagship, was at the head of the fleet. My family was destroyed that day, and my wife died in the Sith bombardment.
This is your chance to avenge the death of your family.
It's not the way of the Jedi. Vengeance, anger.
He's not Jedi, no bastard. It's totally fine.
Lead to the dark side.
I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I won't throw our lives away in some mad quest for vengeance, but if I get a chance to kill Saul during our escape, nobody better get in my way.
Talk of an escape is somewhat premature, don't you think? We don't even have a plan to get out of this mess yet.
And I'll admit, it won't be easy. Saul's no fool, and he won't underestimate us either. You can count on plenty of guards watching every move we make.
Maybe Admiral Karath doesn't know how many of us there are on board. We all have special talents. Talents we could exploit so that one of us could stage a rescue. We just have to figure out who has the best chance to avoid capture so they can come and rescue us later. It's a long shot, but it's our only hope.
Well, if we're gonna pick someone to save our skins, we better do it quick. In another minute, we're gonna have Sith troops marching up our loading ramp.
You know what? T3M4's not a chance to shine.
Well, the droid's right. If we disable him, the Sith will probably wipe his memory chips and take him to the junk pile. But if we can rig a backup memory chip with a timer, when it kicks in, the little fellow will be reactivated and he can come find us. Hold on, they're dragging us into the docking bridge.
Bastila, Karth, and the crew have been taken prisoner as you ordered, Commander.
Excellent. Have you searched the ship thoroughly? Admiral Karath warned me to be on alert for any kind of treachery.
We found a disabled astromech droid in the back of the ship.
Wipe its memory chips and take it to the junk pile. Maybe we can use some of its parts for salvage.
Why are we all naked all of a sudden?
It's been far too long since we last spoke. I see the recent months have not been kind in your case. I barely recognized you.
But I recognize you, Saul. I see your face every night, even as I promise myself I will kill you for what you did to my homeworld.
Did you learn nothing in your time under me? As a soldier, you should understand that casualties were unavoidable. This was an act of war.
It was a cowardly act of betrayal. Your fleet bombed a civilian target into oblivion without warning or provocation, and the blood of those innocent people is on your hands.
In war, even the innocent must die. The Sith would not accept me until I proved I had truly turned my back on the Republic by bombing the planet.
My wife died in that attack, Saul. And for that, I swear I'll kill you.
You used to be a man of action, not of empty words. Cling to your lust for revenge if you must, but spare me your tired threats. I've heard them all before. You're an insignificant part of these events anyway. Lord Malak is far more interested in your Jedi companions. He has great plans for them.
We will never serve Malak or the dark side. The Sith will be destroyed, Admiral Kareth, as will you if you don't turn away from this path.
Your words are brave, Bastila, but the lure of the dark side is hard to resist. Or so I've been told. I wonder if your companion is as devoted to the light as you are.
No, not really. For the right offer.
Your loyalty is as fickle as ever, I see. Malak will find that amusing, though I seriously doubt he will want you of all people at his side. The Dark Lord would probably reward me if I just killed you once and for all, but he may want to question you given the trouble you've caused him, and the history between you.
Malak won't get any answers from
Lord
me.
will no doubt torture you for information and for his own twisted pleasure. Eventually, you will tell him everything. The Sith can be very persuasive. However, Lord Malak is in another sector. It may be some time before he arrives, so I suppose I will have to fill in for him until then. Activate the torture fields.
Why do you have these as a thing? For what purpose?
Enough. I don't want them to pass out before I question them. Malak will appreciate any information I can give him when he arrives.
Don't waste your breath, Saul. We won't answer any of your questions.
I'm sure you won't. However, we both know your friend's loyalties have proven in the past to be somewhat flexible.
What are you talking about?
I am interrogating you, not the other way around. You will answer questions, not ask them. It is time to put your loyalty to the test. I doubt torturing you will gain me your true cooperation. Your will is too strong to be broken that way. However, even the strongest of heroes has trouble watching those they care about suffering. The interrogation will begin now. Each time you refuse to answer or give me a false answer, Karth will suffer.
Go ahead and torture him. I don't really like him anyway.
You expect me to fall for such a transparent ploy? You travel halfway across the galaxy with someone and you expect me to believe you feel nothing for each other? I tire of these games. Now I want answers. On what planet is the Jedi Academy at which you were trained?
Jedi Academy? I've got no idea what you're talking about.
This is the price of your resistance. Enough! You see what happens when you try to defy me. This first question was a test. Obviously, Malak knew the Academy was on Dantooine, and it has since been destroyed by our fleet. Dantooine is an empty graveyard now.
Oh, right.
Nothing is there but a smoking ruin and the charred remains of your former
Oh,
masters.
for a little girl that I took back there. You're lying, it isn't true. That poor little girl.
The fact remains
And that woman
the
who's
Jedi on
bonking her
Dantooine
droid.
eradicated, along with any hope of someone coming to rescue you.
And that little
Now,
couple
tell me
that,
your
like,
mission.
Romeo and Juliet
How were the
ripoffs.
Jedi planning on using you to stop Lord Malak and our Sith Armada?
I won't betray the
Perhaps
Jedi.
you need a reminder of the consequences of refusing to cooperate.
No! Ah!
Listen, can you not hear him suffering? You can spare him further pain by simply answering my questions. Now I will ask again, on what mission did the Jedi Council send you?
You're a sick and
Perhaps
evil
a
man.
lesson is in order.
No! No! I beg you! Mercy! No!
I am surprised he did not pass out sooner. Rarely have I seen someone withstand such punishment and remain conscious. I see I'm wasting my time here. When Malak arrives, you will learn my interrogation techniques are considered merciful among the Sith. I will leave you here in your cell with a small taste of the horrors you will suffer when Lord Malak arrives.
Rip car.
Don't try to move too quickly. You might not be fully recovered yet. Admiral Kareth had his guards continue to torture you even after you passed out.
They tortured all of us, though you got the worst of it by far. Saul wanted them to make us suffer. He's become some sort of sadistic monster.
The dark side has perverted him, Karth. Once you start down the tainted path, it leads you ever further into the depths of evil. I fear he is forever lost.
I don't want either of these options. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you get tired of being so preachy?
This is not a matter to joke about. If there is one thing we can learn from Saul, it's how the power of the dark side can corrupt even the bravest of heroes. I'm sorry, forgive me. Snapping at you like that won't help our situation. I suppose I'm taking the news of Dantooine's destruction quite hard. First Taras, now the Academy. Is there no end to the killing?
It's hard to believe they're all gone.
I believe that Saul was lying to us. But even as he said the words, I knew they were true. The Academy is gone. We should have felt a disturbance in the Force when the attack came. The fact that we did not is a bad sign. I fear the dark side is growing stronger, casting shadows our vision cannot pierce. I can only hope that some of the Jedi escaped. Rook, Endar, Zar. I cannot imagine all of them being gone. In any case, we've lost our one place of refuge in the galaxy.
None of this will matter if we don't get out of this prison before Saul gets back. Saul mentioned that Lord Malak was on his way. I think the Admiral left to prepare for his arrival and to report the results of our interrogation.
It is fortunate you were able to resist the Admiral's questioning. The fate of the galaxy could be changed by revealing the slightest piece of vital information.
I have to confess something. There was a moment, just a moment, when part of me was hoping that you would tell him what he wanted to know.
Well, if it was someone else, maybe Karth, but... I say silent was to watch you suffer.
You wanted me to suffer. You enjoyed my torment. I don't know what to say. I thought there was a bond between
No,
us.
you're a...
Maybe you're not the woman I thought you were.
Did you feel that?
No.
Disturbance in the Force.
Keep away from me, you
Admiral
creep.
sent his message. The Dark Lord knows we're here now. Malak is coming.
Well, then we better hope T3M4 busts us out of here before he arrives.
No droid attempt to access your higher memory areas. You'll need to take key opportunities to interface with the process to slice the image and turn. Core memory systems. By completing the series, you can corrupt the data stream, disrupt the other droid's programming. Free. Zero zero one one one. I mean, I've not used this little boy in quite a while, so he's got quite a few levels to go up by. No, I'll give him the +1 attack bonus from blaster pistols. Oh, I've got capsule gun, that's right. We'll make a save there, and I'm going to end the stream off there, because that's 6:20, and also, like, I think that's a good stopping point, and we can come on, do this one, and then probably Manan next. I usually leave Yevon for last for some whatever reason. So yeah, thanks everyone who came along to the stream. It was a good one. We got to torture Karf a bit more for being a sexist pig. Always fun. He deserves that. So, rip Karf. And yeah, catch you guys all next time.